What do you think? Good. Geez, good morning everybody. It's Friday, June 29th, 2018. Happy Friday. Headed into work for the day. And doing a little investigative snooping around. I think that one of the girls that I'm trying to take on a date has some sort of an issue going on. She made a comment about having to be or going to the doctor last night, or maybe even the hospital last night for some sort of heart problems. And so some of her friends were commenting on stuff and this and that, and so I started looking at these other friends. And I don't know, earlier in June, the one guy made a comment about her or something, or tagged her in one of his hashtags about, you know, how do I even explain this? Basically, one of his hashtags was like suicide prevention. And I don't know if she's been in the hospital on and off because she attempted suicide and in the process hurt her heart or something like that. Like she has some sort of heart issues now. She had just somewhat recently gone through this like breakup with some dude that was a real fucking asshole. Like, I think they were dating and serious and all this stuff, and then he broke up with her and like within a week married a girl like half her age. And life is funny. So I guess, yeah, I'm gonna talk with her this weekend. I'm not gonna mention who it is or anything like that, but because I don't know the story. But I'm gonna talk with her and kind of see what her story is, man. I mean, yeah, I really wanted to start taking this empath thing seriously. You know, there's like a quote that I saw posted on Instagram, and it said, for the rest of my life, I'm going to focus on healing others, or something like that. And I was like, you know what, that sounds beautiful. You know, that's perfect for like an empath sort of motto. But dude, wow. So I don't know. What do you do for something like that? I don't know. So we're going to kind of see. Once somebody goes down that suicide route like that, like, even if they don't die, a piece of them dies. And I've seen it before where, you know, it's a shame. You know, whatever the attempt was in regards to, that aspect of their life is forever fucking scarred, forever tarnished. And just damn, I was really excited to meet up with her too and kind of get to know her, and wanted something to happen, but god damn it, dude. I guess I can be there as a friend. It's tough. I don't even know what to say, guys. Today's Friday. I'm gonna be leaving work early, probably around 3:30 or so. I gotta get my oil changed. Gonna do some haircuts, and then I was going to get some other stuff done. got some thinking to do. Alright guys, so this is just getting very interesting. So I was just talking to some coworkers and stuff this morning on the walk into work, and I mentioned the empath thing again and stuff. So I was just thinking of them talking about various things and all that, and I was checking that girl's Facebook wall, and on the 24th, she this is the girl that I'm gonna meet up with this weekend. She posted an article, and it says the 21 stages of the relationship between a narcissist and an empath, and she just captioned it like, "Wow, I just learned so much." And this article is just insane. But I literally walked into the building, I was talking to one of my coworkers and mentioned the word empath and all this stuff, and she said this article that she posted, though, I was just like, holy fuck, dude. Like, maybe her and I could actually connect on a deeper level, this new girl. But number one, it says the narcissist attracts the empath. They begin a relationship. The empath's love is deep and unconditional. The narcissist, on the other hand, has no intention of developing a stronger connection and getting close to the empath. Number two, the empath starts to feel like they finally have met the love of their life. The narcissist asserts them by designing an illusion, and the narcissist only wants to be in control. Point three, as time passes, the narcissist will try to break the empath's self-esteem by making them feel weak and unable to do the simplest of things. Rochelle would literally give me compliments, and then if I would reference them or bring them up again, like days later or weeks later, she would kind of just like look and be like, I never said that, or it was very weird. So she would like compliment me and then take it back. It says the narcissist will never openly attack the empath, but they will say something like, I don't mean to hurt you, but, and then mention some shortcoming. Rochelle and I could be literally just talking about anything, and she would just like insert jabs here and there. And I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Do you care about me or not? The empath will gradually start to believe that they are incapable of anything and that they are lucky to have the narcissist in their life. Wow. Point four, the narcissist will become the sole center of the empath's universe. The narcissist will try to present themselves as the victim, thus manipulating the empath into giving them what they want, since the empaths are natural givers. Wow. Number five, the empath's intentions are pure. It says that an empath has a good heart and can't understand the fact that the narcissist's wounds are different from theirs, and so is the healing. The narcissist's wounds cannot be healed with love, because the narcissist is the person who is immune to love. Point six, the relationship starts to be all about the narcissist. As time passes, the empath will feel afraid. The empath would rather die than give someone a reason to dislike them. So they will still try to please the narcissist even though they're not happy in their relationship themselves. The more affection, devotion, love, care that the empath gives the narcissist, the more in control the narcissist feels. The problem arises when the empath finally wakes up and reaches their breaking point. The empath will eventually raise their voice because they can no longer stand the devaluing ways of the narcissist. The empath starts to feel devastated because their emotional needs are not being met. When the empath realizes that they have been living in a delusion all the time, they will start to speak up their truth. The narcissist is not happy with this new turn of events. 9. The narcissist is someone who needs constant attention. They feel satisfied when people obsess with them. They always need more. And an empath often fails to understand this. When the empath finally decides to honestly talk about their feelings with the narcissist is quick to call them crazy, delusional, or overdramatic. And they would basically dismiss any of the empath's efforts to save the relationship. And then they try to manipulate them again to regain control. For an empath, this behavior is possible to understand. They'd start blaming themselves, feeling like they're not good enough, they're not worthy of love. Wow, dude, this is the most crazy article. The empath fails to understand that they are being manipulated once again. The narcissist has created a twisted way of reality in their minds. It says the narcissist is the only one that is wrong and wicked, not the empath. But empaths are not going to see that. Every empath's attempt to communicate honestly with the narcissist is pointless. The narcissist will always try to pass the blame to justify themselves. The empath should know that it is completely okay and normal to feel confused, lost, defenseless, and deeply hurt. Empaths are the healers of society. They can only alleviate the other people's pain as well as their own only if they are willing to do it. The empath will eventually realize the bitter truth that the narcissist does not deserve their affection, love, or care. The empath must face the brutal truth that not everyone who says I love you really means it. Rochelle directly told me she's never loved a person. She says she can't remember if she's ever loved a person ever. That is fucking crazy. I don't even understand that. That does not register. The empath realizes the narcissist will never change. This would be a painful revelation and awakening for them. And it's essential for the empath to move forward to put an end to a toxic relationship with a narcissist. The narcissist will move on and find a new victim. It says the narcissist will go on with their life as if nothing has happened. They won't even remember the enormous love and appreciation that the empath has given them. The empath will become wiser, stronger, and more cautious of whom they give their love, time, and affection. I'm speechless. In what, the 3-4 months that Rochelle and I have been together, that's the entire progression of our relationship. I've never known any women to be narcissists. I've never encountered one. To be honest, I see a lot of postings and stuff from female friends on Facebook. Male narcissists may be a more common thing. I don't know. But looking back, I don't know if Rochelle was always like that, or if that's something that she learned from her ex-husband, or kind of rubbed off from him. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Maybe I'll send that to her. It just, all of these vlogs, all of these months, all of the confusion, all the anxiety, all the stress, I couldn't figure this out. And in the last, what has it been, 2 weeks? Not even? Last week and a half, I've discovered all of this stuff. And it's blowing my mind. So these feelings, this celestial bond or tie that I have to and with Rochelle and all that, it's nothing more than manipulation. It's the way she treats me, the way she acts towards me, that is pulling me in, because I see her shortcomings or shortfalls and I think I can fix them with love. And learning now that she's the type of person she is or has become or always has been is literally incapable of love. I'm just I can't wrap my head around it. I cannot. Stay tuned for more, guys. Hey! Alright, so just getting out of work for the day. It's about 4:10. My appointment was for 4:15, and I am not going to be there at 4:15. Traffic is a bitch. I'm probably going to be like 20 minutes late or something. it is what it is. I'm like really exhausted, and this week I couldn't like figure out what it was. I thought it was the weather. Pretty certain today, or as of today, that it's my ear. I think my ear infection is back or never left. I want to say before Cali it was on my right ear, and now I'm having some issues with my left ear. So after I go get the oil changed, I'm going to stop and get my ears checked again from the same goddamn place. I get really frustrated with this because it costs me like something like $125 out of pocket for doctor's visits to these like quick care clinics. That's what it costs me. It actually costs more than that, and insurance covers a huge portion of it, and that's my portion. Now, I just get pissed off because I spend all this fucking money and then it doesn't get fixed. So like usually it seems like the first visit that I do or have to the doctor, they give me like a weaker string of antibiotics, and then after I go back the second time, then they give me a stronger string, and then it fixes it. This will be like the third or fourth time ever that I've had to do double strings of antibiotics. So I'm not happy with that. Excuse me. Just sucks. So I'm gonna get that checked out. I'll let you guys know what they say. Other than that, I'm going to have to most likely get to bed early and stuff and try to rest up as best as I can. The car is saying it's 98 degrees right now. It's supposed to be even hotter tomorrow and Sunday. Not really looking forward to that, but it's just a bag of shit, man. I'm just tired. So this is what happens when I have these extended ear infections. I just get like really run down and just ragged. Yeah, so that's all I got going on. I don't have any plans for tonight, and I'm cool with that. I'm just exhausted. So I'm gonna go oil change, ear figure out thing, and then we're gonna probably do our haircuts tonight. And then after that, just relaxing tonight. So that's it. I got the plans locked in for tomorrow. Got some plans, seems to be locked in for Sunday. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say, guys. I did kick off the payment for my credit card, so I just dropped $6,080 to pay that off. That's it. That's my crypto money. I did get paid today. I think I owe Grant's mom some money for Grant's healthcare. Probably a couple paydays worth or something, $100, $200, I don't know. And then probably next week I'll drop a payment to daycare and have them get squared up with the days that Grant's already done or whatever. Wanted to go golfing with my dad today after we got everything else done, but it is fucking hot. Like, no other way to say it, but for, you know, my dad, it's too much. It's not a good idea to be, you know, walking around doing physical work and activities like that in this heat. It's fucking hot. That's all I got, guys. Nothing else. So I need to cut this off, and I'll let you know how the oil change goes. This will be my first oil change on the car. 5,400 miles on it. And yeah, stay tuned for more. All right. So I just went to the doctor, the immediate care place, and it went well. They said that my ear that had the original ear infection is better, and that my other ear, the one that hurts now, she said it just looks like a little bit irritated. It's just a little bit pink or something. So she doesn't think that I'm infected, so she didn't want to give me more antibiotics. But she said that she did give me prednisone, which is a steroid. And she's like, well, the steroid might help you. So, and I told her, you know, in the past I had gotten prednisone and stuff like that too. So this is, you know, I don't know. I just told her, you know, I don't feel right. Like, had like lack of energy, just kind of dragging ass all week. I thought it was the training and all that, but I think it's something's wrong with me. But we'll see. I'm going to pick up the prescription now. Once I do that, then we can figure out what's happening. So she also gave me some Zyrtec samples, so probably, I don't know, a week's worth or something, which is nice. Zyrtec isn't cheap. So years past, I would always have to take Zyrtec or Claritin D or whatever, and this year I haven't done that at all, so maybe it's just allergies. We'll see.